mum of three who made history when she came out of retirement to compete at Tokyo 2020, becoming the first mum to row for Team GB. And last week, she made it to her 4th Olympics, bringing a silver medal home from Paris. Here to tell us all about her Olympic experience, please welcome Helen Glover. Welcome, Helen.
Thank you.
We have been admiring these wonderful medals that you've collected over the years here.
And
amazing. And your arms.
I nearly went to Kay. I wonder what workout she does to get those.
Oh, we can go to the gym together later. We'll be fine.
You know what she does.
It also said, Liv went, oh, God, these are amazing. I'd melt them down.
I can't believe how heavy they are.
They're so heavy, yeah. And that's got some of the Eiffel Tower in
Can
this
I lift one up to show everyone?
Yeah, they're so unique to each game. So, did you come home from Paris via Disneyland?
We did.
Yeah,
and if you'll speak to my kids, they'll say, yeah, we had a great week. We saw the Eiffel Tower and Mummy did a rowing race and we went to Disneyland. So they're just kind of, they enjoyed every moment, yeah.
Oh, it's incredible. So you have been kind of in and out of retirement, haven't you? I mean, this is your 4th Games, and then the Tokyo one was obviously a peculiar one because of COVID, etc. But you didn't want to let it rest then, despite the fact of having 3 really young kids at that point.
Yeah, I mean, after Rio, I had retired and I hadn't been in a boat for 4 years. And I wouldn't have ever got back in the boat, actually, if it wasn't for COVID, because I'd had the twins and they were newborns and we were stuck in the house and all I had was a rowing machine. and the Olympics was postponed for a year. And so I really thought, 1, could I? 2, why would I? And I remember looking at my little girl and thinking, I could show you physically, not necessarily that I would achieve it, but what it takes to try, that gamble you take to kind of give something a go and to be the first woman to make it back onto the rowing team for an Olympic Games. And so that was my mission for Tokyo. And I think after I fought so hard to get to Tokyo, I thought, now I've put so much energy into proving it can be done, I want to prove how well it can be done in Paris. So that was kind of my goal.
And it is, I just say, it is unusual, isn't it? As we were saying there, you were the first mum to row at the... What is it that... Is it because being an elite sports person is so sort of like 24/7, isn't it? You've got to give it so much of your time. Yeah,
there's loads of different things to it. I think the physicality of it is one thing. You know, you get sleepless nights with the kids and then you get up and train. But also just the logistics of... But I think it really reflects what so many women experience in society. It's, how do I manage this? How do I manage going back to what I love and what drives me with having a family?
Wow, with
and
twins
the balance
as well, blimey.
Yeah,
I'm kind of conflicted on it, I have to say, in that, you know, nobody generally asks male athletes about their kids. Though I have to say, Tom Daly's story is a lovely one. I'm really enjoying that, I have to say. But generally, you know, men go and compete, nobody thinks about the kids, and we are talking more about, you know, how you balance it from a woman's point of view. So there's a bit of me thinks that. But having said that, what a fabulous role model you are, and how wonderful it is. You know, to show young girls in particular that they can, you know, be a great mum to 3 young kids and keep home going and achieve in that way. I think it's absolutely amazing. I really do.
No, I definitely... When I first came back, it was really about showing my kids, but then really quickly it escalated into something that I never imagined, which would be women seeing it and thinking what they would like to go into. But more importantly, so many women, I think, have these dreams and have these goals, but the people that need to support them are the people they work with, are their colleagues, are their bosses, is the community around them.
Yeah.
I think not everyone will or should want to go into something after they have children, but the choice should be theirs, and I think that's really important.
And also, I couldn't believe this was the first Olympics that had a crash.
Yeah.
I would have thought that would have been a thing way back.
Well, maybe haven't needed it before.
Yeah, true.
You know,
but as you say, men have kids too. They might want their kids around when...
Yeah. But, of course, you nearly didn't, because I hadn't really thought about the height restrictions, because really it's Olivia's height of the rower.
She's going to need to build these arms, though, isn't she?
Build your arms up and you can do it, because I think it's 5'11" is the requisite height, but you're 5'9".
And why is that to reach?
Well, that was to get onto this talent programme. They were looking for, before London, they were looking for tall people to get into to rowing, volleyball and handball.
Are they still looking, or just...
They're still looking. You should sign up. Really, they're always looking for new rowers. So, and I didn't quite make the height criteria. Stood on my tiptoes, and I was just really, lucky to find rowing that way at the age of 21. Yeah, so it was a bit later in life that I found it.
Yeah, and the opening ceremony, which was rather wet, I watched it. It was quite a spectacle, wasn't it? But you were one of the flag bearers. You were there with Tom. I mean, that must have felt amazing, was it?
Do you know what? Out of all 4 Olympics, it's potentially the most special. Look at the gigantic moment.
To ask, what was it like? Because on TV it had mixed reviews. What was it like to actually experience it?
I had no idea what was going on. I was just on a boat in the rain.
When we were watching it, it was just like a torrential rain.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I think everyone got into it and had no clue, were absolutely soaking wet, but loving it.
And will you go back for the closing ceremony? Have you come home just for a break and then you'll go back again?
Yeah, I'll go and join my teammates. I'm going to hop on a train and get back out to Paris for the closing ceremony.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So is this it, Helen? Are you hanging up the oars?
Do you know what? I've probably learnt my lesson. I've said twice before now that I'm retiring. So I think I'm just going to have some family time. I guess find out who I am without rowing for a little while and then make the decision, I think.
Yeah, well...
We're very proud of you. Thank you.
I'm sure the family's incredibly proud of you, as everyone should be. It's an amazing achievement. Helen Glover. Woo!